What's going on, everybody? This is Jen catching you on DTWJ. Hope you're all having a great day. You'll have to pardon the quality here, or lack thereof, because I'm on my laptop at the moment working at the kitchen table. But I came across this Facebook meme that I wanted to talk about a little bit, and it states, "Don't stop when you're tired, stop when you are done." You know something? My God and my goddess, from like my 20s up until this point, I've always been like totally gung-ho about that, but I have not realized up until now I'm 34, that for some reason when I continuously do that, it kind of throws my energetic field off kilter. Not just my physical energy, but also my spiritual energy. Like all of my 7 chakras, it kind of throws me off kilter a little bit when all I do is work really hard and I don't take the time out to relax for a little bit. And I wanted to, give a couple of tips to the people who do feel like this, who are like this, and who live like this, because I do completely understand it. I'm the same way. I'm very gung-ho, especially when I'm working on, somebody else's project. It's never when I'm working on my project. It's always when I'm working on someone else's project. I'm a lot like this. I'll go it like throughout the whole night into the next day until it's done. Some tips though. If you're, that passionate about whatever it is that you're doing at the moment, whatever project you're working on, and you want to absolutely finish it and not have to go to bed feeling guilty that you didn't finish it, okay, that's fine. Just remember to take care of yourself in the interim of doing that. All right, once you're done, doing your project, whatever it is, it may be your own project or a project for somebody else. I know that, personally, when I have a deadline sitting on my shoulders, not just my dandruff, when I have that sitting on my shoulders, I feel that guilt when I don't get it done right away. So I always go gung-ho it, and, I'm pretty much thorough with it, and I work on it until it's actually completed. Barely do I ever stop to get sleep in between doing a project for somebody, depending on how long it takes. But one thing that I know is after, I kind of do like a stint when I'm working on somebody else's project, and I'm like totally just thorough about it, and I get it done. I don't care how many hours it takes. It could be 24 hours, 36 hours straight working. Once I'm done with that, one thing that I do for myself is take a nice bubble bath. For some reason, it really does help, and it helps to like kind of relax me so that my mind gets in, to the mode where I'm actually relaxing now and I can go to bed. Like it kind of puts me into that frame of being. But should it ever be daylight like it is right now, when I get done with somebody's project, like, well, it is right now, I just got done with something, I go outside and I soak up the sun. I get my vitamin D and I get my solar love in, from the gods. And I feel, more energized. It cleanses me of whatever it is that I was working on, any of my frustrations and stresses that I would feel while I'm working on my project, and it would kind of bring me back into focus. At nighttime, though, I have to say taking a walk out under the moonlight is probably one of the most healthy things that you could possibly do for yourself as well, because the lunar and goddess energy feels a lot more nurturing and caring and loving, like you're loving yourself in a way. When you're under her energy, she loves you and she nurtures you and she takes care of you. She doesn't just nurture you back to your energetic point where you were at, but she kind of nurtures the inner child in you so that you can feel better after, kind of going through a stretch and quote unquote beating yourself up trying to finish a project. It also feels good to take a walk under the moonlight, especially at nighttime when it's warm out, because it kind of feels like she's listening to me. Everything that's going on in my mind as I'm taking that walk, it's like she's listening to me. Because if not, the next day, a couple of days later or a week later, I'll see omens and signs of things starting to turn around. And those things are based on what I was thinking about when I was taking that walk, which is very comforting. But those are, just a few suggestions for all of you out there who are hard workers, or, what I would like to call bona fide workaholics. When you're doing that and you're putting the most in, you have to take care of yourself. You can't just, work hard and play hard. You have to take care of yourself too. And those are, three of the best ways I've found to take care of myself. It doesn't matter if you're a guy or not. Bubble baths, there's no shame in taking a bubble bath, okay? It's very soothing. It's very relaxing. You could even use one of those like body scrubs. Do some work on your feet. Take out the pumice stone. Work on your feet for a little bit so that they don't look so hit. Take care of that. And believe it or not, just the sensation of something like a scrub or a pumice stone rubbing up against your feet can do two of things. One of two things, or both. It can either tickle you. I'm ticklish, so yeah. It could tickle you, or it can give you, like a really nice, soothing feeling. So you kind of, you start to feel better, like especially when you work at jobs where you're constantly on your feet. You could be a cashier, you could be a clerk, you could be working out in traffic. You're on your feet all day. You could be a nurse, a teacher. You're on your feet all day doing these jobs, and it could take a toll on your feet, not only your feet, but also your knees and your lower back. So what you want to do is when you take that bubble bath and you take it down for a little bit, take it down, you want to definitely get into using body scrubs and the pumice stone, because like it massages the foot, and whatever you feel in any of your extremities, it could be your hands, your head, your feet, your arms, it automatically like kind of travels through your body, and it sends your body and your brain these messages of, okay, everything is better, I'm relaxed, everything is all well and good, I'm back at my happy place. So you guys might want to try doing that. If you're sitting at the desk and you're working for like 12 hours plus, or say, that you're going through that 24-hour to 36-hour stint, working on a project for somebody, what you might want to do is stop for a little bit, and right here, take your thumb, put it right there, and your index and middle finger, put it right here. And what you want to do is just squeeze gently and go in circular motions on both sides and just massage your hand. And do it with both hands. I'm not kidding. It really does help. And it takes the cramping out of your fingers after typing for a very long time. If you happen to be a blogger, or you're up on social media or Skype, talking away for goodness knows how many hours, you want to massage your hands. You also want to go to your digits here, like right at this point, and just kind of massage. And then once you're done doing that, you want to go to the lower point on your fingers and just like this, just kind of grab it like that, and you just want to massage gently. I'm telling you, that feels so good, you guys. So these are just a few tips that I have to give you when you work hard and you have that state of mind to where you're like gung-ho and you're just all about getting stuff done. Take the time out to take care of yourself. Thank you for watching, everybody. It's been Jen catching you on DTWJ, keeping it real as always. See you guys on the next one.